We are back. Welcome to the channel. I am Matrez. I'm coming at you live from the ATL, bringing you more gaming, entertainment, news, commentary, and analysis. And today we got to talk about that boy David Zaslav is over there sending the entire Warner Brothers staff to the gulag. Let's talk about it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get into it, a little housekeeping. So, yes, if you didn't know, we recently passed our goal of 100 subscribers by the end of the month, and God damn it, we are a quarter of the way to the next goal, which is 200 subscribers. We are moving at what I would think is a rapid pace right now. So I'm really excited. Go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Hit that red subscribe button below, and so I'm going to talk about the rest of it at the end of the video, though, because we're going to get into it. So let's get into it. So this article by the Daily Beast: laid off HBO Max execs reveal Warner Brothers Discovery is killing off diversity and courting middle America. This is interesting. So former HBO Max executives say that the streaming service has been left with a few people of color to oversee its diverse slate of programming as Warner Brothers Discovery continues its ongoing corporate reshuffling. My first reaction to this is, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Most people don't give a fuck. Most people do not care, bro. All right. Let's see. Those three divisions responsible for buying shows from production companies and creators and working closely with them during production are now completely gone. One former employee says as many as 13 people of color previously in charge of developing shows like The Gordita Chronicles and the Spanish language docuseries Menudo Forever Young have been let go, likely influencing the types of shows and movies that are greenlit moving forward. Among those laid off are Jen Kim, an Asian woman who served as the senior vice president of the international team, and Kayla Barnes, a black woman who worked under Kim. I don't, and here's a quote: I don't think anyone knows just how white the staff is, one former executive told. Um, I'm not. So listen, I'm not gonna roast them too hard because HBO Max was actually one of those streaming services where there was a lot of good content on there. I'm not a big Euphoria fan, but apparently Euphoria is a very popular show and had a lot of diversified LGBTQ and women of color and stuff in there. So I'm not gonna roast them too hard. But the thing is, if you don't know, Warner Brothers has been low on cash. They don't have a whole lot of money like that. I don't know what's been going on. The common assumption here is that they haven't been profitable for a long time. So the Batgirl movie gets canceled. Aquaman and fucking Shazam gets pushed back because allegedly they don't have the money to advertise it. So with that being said, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you know that you're low on cash, you're not really profitable, and you got all this money invested into diversifying stuff, I would cut that shit out too. I'm going with the stuff that I know makes money. And right now there's no evidence that suggests that these diversity shows make money, bro. And this is coming from a nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want to make some money, if you want to make some money off of black people, all you gotta do is do some classic shit like, give us a Friday sequel or some shit. I'll watch the fuck out of that. If you want to get some money from some Asian folks, I'm not sure. I don't want to speak on their community because I don't know exactly. They might like something different than what I think they like. You know what I'm saying? So, all right. Former HBO Max staffers say there are barely any non-white people left in the upper. So, yeah, so there are barely any non-white people left in the upper ranks of content, with one naming Joey Chavez, an executive vice president of drama, as one of the few people of color still there. Because HBO Max and the original HBO channel operate somewhat independently, One former executive conceded that there may be one black woman on the HBO side. Maybe. Um, the boy David Zaslav. So let me skip this part. Ever since parent company Warner Brothers, merged with Discovery earlier this year, employees at Warner Brothers grappled with the changing values of created of the newly created company. Discovery CEO David Zaslav was charged with helping Warner crawl out of a $50 billion hole. Holy shit. He came in like a wrecking ball, tearing up CNN's $300 million streaming service, good riddance, and vowing to pull the Warner-owned news channel away from advocacy journalism. I have to do a little bit more research on that one. So David Zaslav has been coming in throwing haymakers left and right. You out, you out, you gone. I don't blame him. $50 billion in the hole? Come on, man. Earlier this month, it was announced that Batgirl, we already know about that. But yeah, Batgirl, the $90 million film, was canned, and it had an Afro Latina actor. Listen, nobody was going to see that Batgirl movie. I'm just keeping it a buck with you right now. Nobody was going to see that. You can say what you want, you can do what you want, but nobody was going to see it. Now, granted, you got $90 million, all right, that you spent on the movie. How much money was you going to have to spend on advertising? Probably a lot. And nobody's going to see it. That thing wouldn't make more than $300,000 at the box office. I promise you, because nobody cares. Nobody cares about this. Women damn sure don't care about this. You know what I'm saying? Women don't even like working for other women. That's a statistical fact. That's a fact. Women don't even like working for other women. You think women want to go and see other women kick ass? Not really. But from what I heard, they're talking about 13 people that got fired. But I heard it was 70. And so I guess only the 13 colored people matter. I don't know, guys. This is why it's very important, which is why I'm going to get into the second part of my video. Or not really a second part, just the like ending housekeeping. I mean, this is just more evidence that they don't really care about the quality of the entertainment. They really just care about pushing a political ideology, and that's not what we're about, which is why the ultimate goal of my channel is my intentions, I'm turning my apartment or my home into a studio and making it a safe haven for people who want to create content free of political ideologies. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't going to be anything political in there. You know, different creators have different things, but there will be no demand for making, you know, left wing or right wing or gender or race policy. There's no mandate for that, which is why I am going to leave 2 links in the description for people to donate to the channel. If you so choose. Your view, your like, your subscription is absolutely enough. But we have to. I can't sit up here with my thumb up my ass just shouting at the computer screen every day talking about these issues. I want to be a part of the solution, kind of like Eric July is. And first of all, I got a big project, and there's going to be another YouTube channel, and y'all going to love it. I'm going to talk about that with the Patreon people, the Patreon gang. But we have to we can't rely on Hollywood or anybody else to snap back into some sense. We can't rely on that. So we got to create our own content. So that's my goal. I'm turning my home into a studio. If you want to contribute, that's perfect. That's great. That's awesome. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. Our show, the show that I'm gonna present later on, we're gonna be interactive with the fans. You guys are gonna love it. It's gonna be some of your favorite games, shows, movies, beautiful women, whole lot of fun, whole lot of shit talking. We gonna enjoy it. Y'all gonna enjoy it. So hey, let's get it. Cheers to the future. We're at 125 subscribers. We're gonna try to get to 200. Fuck it, man. By the end of September. But I mean that's a low bar because the way y'all been subscribing, man, I've really been blown away. But let's get it. I'm out. Peace.